Parker, it has been so chilly out lately, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the mornings. The afternoons are a little too warm for me, but I can
They're
handle
still
it.
too warm?
I like the cold.
We're dealing with below average temperatures by
love
like
it.
6, 7, 8 degrees.
It's okay. I like the
Okay.
cold.
All right.
I'm ready for the cold.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are in good hands because we're nowhere near the tropics. We do have Tropical Storm Melissa. Here's the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center. About 200 miles south and east of the island of Jamaica, continuing to move further and further west into the Caribbean. Now, Melissa is anticipated and expected to become a major hurricane by Monday morning, perhaps as early as Sunday, with winds in excess of 110 miles per hour. That would put it at a Category 3 hurricane, which is major status. Going to have to keep an eye on this system as it continues to intensify, just soaking up a lot of the warm Gulf and Atlantic and Caribbean waters that are in its way. Here's a look at what we're dealing with here locally. We've got fall that is in full swing. Abby loves it. Appy loves the afternoon temperatures. It's a little bit mild out there at times, but the winds are the big story that we are continuing to track out there. Now, this morning, we're fairly calm in terms of the winds, but temperatures are between about 33 and 50 degrees, with Lynchburg and Roanoke, the urban areas, being the warmest spots. Martinsville, the coolest spot at 33. As you head out the door this morning, we've got mostly clear skies that are going to continue to build in all day long. Temperatures will continue to warm up, and as that happens, that's when our winds will really start to increase. But we get between about 59 and 67 degrees. We're roughly 5 degrees below normal. So, Abby, this weather is perfect for you. However, it's going to be windy out there, so maybe not the best day to get outside and enjoy some of the cooler weather and some of the sunny conditions, because it's going to be pretty blustery outside at times. We're talking winds in excess of 25, perhaps even in excess of 30 miles per hour across some of our high elevated areas. If you're going to like Bent Mountain, if you're going on a hike, if you're going to Mill Mountain to see the star up there, it's going to be really, really gusty. Winds will likely be closer to about 40 miles per hour at times. And when you pair the low amount of humidity outside with those gusty winds, that creates an elevated fire threat. And that's exactly what we're going to be dealing with later this afternoon. Between the hours of about 11 a.m. all the way up to sunset is when we are anticipating some of those peak fire-like conditions, because relative humidity will be at its lowest during those hours. So if you can avoid burning, please do so for the next couple of days. That is an urgent message. Please avoid burning for the next couple of days. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we are dealing with cold weather alerts. We have a freeze warning in place for all of the New River Valley and the majority of the Highlands, whereas a frost advisory is in place for the rest of Southwest Virginia. So it's going to be pretty chilly out there tonight. We're talking temps between about 32 and 40. Here's a look at your fall headlines. 8 days away from Halloween, 20 days away from Veterans Day, and 38 days away from Thanksgiving. And if you are a fan of the cool weather, I have some good news for you. We are dealing with not one, but two areas of low pressure and an area of high pressure right in between that look to reinforce some of those cooler temperatures. On your 7-day forecast, we're talking temps in the 60s for the next 4 days, then getting down into the 50s as we kick off next week, thanks to a wedge-like setup, which continues to bring in those winds out of the east-northeast, creating a little bit more cloud cover and continuing to roll in those cool conditions.